This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Apple Card puts the power of titanium in the palm of your hand. What does that mean? It means the power to earn unlimited daily cash back on your purchases every day. It means a materially different credit card accepted anywhere in the world MasterCard is accepted. Ditch the plastic. Upgrade to titanium. Apply in the Wallet app on iPhone today. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Conan O'Brien needs a fan. Want to talk to Conan? Visit teamcoco.com/callconan. Okay, let's get started.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan. And today's a bit of a different episode. I'll be talking to Jules and Maria. And this will not be my first conversation with this couple. We started talking, it might have been well over a year ago, more than that. We started talking because Maria reached out and she had been an NBC page, and through various contacts she got to me, and she said that my husband Jules is suffering from ALS and would I be able to chat? So we started having some chats. They're a wonderful couple and he's doing an incredible job in this very difficult situation. And then they mentioned, hey, if you're ever in Miami, look us up. And I said, I'm going to be in Miami because we did some podcasts from Miami.
Well, you did.
Yeah, we did.
I did. Oh, that's right.
You
That's
left
right.
us in the dust.
Well, I left you behind because apparently you guys can't handle the night scene there.
Well, you took us halfway and then just left us in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I did. I left you. I had the Learjet land in Oklahoma, the golden Learjet land in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Anyway, met them in person in Miami. They came to both shows, met their son Skylar, and they're just lovely, cool people. And so have gone on to have another conversation or two with them over Zoom. And then the idea came, hey, why don't they seem to be fans, or they're doing a really good job pretending.
Yeah.
And they are in this very difficult position. Why not chat with them and get their story out? So let's go now. They're in Miami to Jules and Maria. Let's get them in here. Hi, Maria. Hi, Jules.
Hey, guys. It's so great to finally meet you all together. Conan, hello again.
Wow. This is so... Let me explain.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Maria. How are you? Let me explain what's whappening. Well, why don't you explain, Maria, what is the system that Jules is using that allows him to use this AI voice? What's it called?
So it's an eye gaze device. So he's basically controlling the computer with his eyes. Hi, Sona and Gorley, by the way.
Hi.
So happy to meet you guys.
One thing this AI can't figure out is to say your name right.
I like that it's mispronounced.
I know.
It is mimicking.
Conan, there we go.
There it is.
Oh, don't fix it.
No, go back the other
Don't
way.
fix it, Conan.
Yeah, I prefer the way
I'm voting
Regis...
to keep it the other way.
Can you just change it to Larry?
Yeah. Regis Philbin used to call me Conan.
I know, yeah.
And so,
But then again, maybe our AI overlords know that you have been pronouncing it wrong all along.
Yeah, every time he plugs it in, it always says Conan. Conan. So I was like, maybe this is time for a name change, Conan. It's a new identity coming.
Yeah.
AI has it out for me, as it always has.
So now he'll explain how this works. You
Okay.
can play that one? Yeah.
For normal conversations, I use my Tobii Eye Gaze tablet. It tracks my eyes with infrared cameras, and I'm able to navigate the computer like you would with a mouse, just a bit slower. I'll pick each letter or word with my eyes, and then it generates the phrase. I can also pick pre-recorded phrases. That version of my voice was generated by banking my voice back in 2020. I recorded 300 short statements, and then a company plugs them into an algorithm that generates a voice I can use anywhere. This is one of the first very sobering things that a person diagnosed with ALS does, It was very surreal. 3 years later, we uncorked my banked voice. It sounds like me, but robotic and with no cadence or emotion. What I am actually using right now is an AI cloned voice. To generate this one, I only needed to submit a couple of recordings that I had from our podcast, The Couple Shift. We've been recording that since before my diagnosis and continue to this day. It's crazy and painful to hear my voice evolve over time. For the AI cloned voice, I will write a sentence or paragraph like I did for this interview. Press generate, and you get a much more human-like voice with breaths, emotion, shifts in cadence, and pauses. It's been pretty wild to test this new voice out for the past 2 months. It's not the greatest at spontaneity because all the computations are done through the cloud, so that adds a few seconds depending on your internet. But it is doable, and I hope more people begin to use it. It's given me back my expression. I'm even working on a 5-minute comedy set that I'll be performing soon at a club. It's new challenges like these that keep me motivated even though I've lost so much.
I have to say, Jules, we had a conversation the other day, and that's when we had the concept of, hey, let's do a Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan episode. But you were trying out some of your material, and it was really funny. You had a whole stand-up set about the local weathermen in Miami who are obsessed with being out in the hurricane to show you that the hurricane is happening. And it was a really funny idea. It was all about, not to give it away because I still want you to do this set, but it was all about how they seem to get an erotic thrill out of standing out. And you were talking about how they're getting off on being buffeted around. And I was laughing really hard. And then you were asking me through your AI voice about various punch-up ideas. And so we were talking back and forth. And I thought, this is the essence of comedy writing. And I know that you've been saddled with this terrible situation, but the idea that you are working on a comedy set, exercising your talent in humor is just such a beautiful thing. It was a very inspiring moment for me. You've given me many gifts. Talking to both of you has been a gift for me. And so that's why I'm so glad we can be here. I did want to ask a couple of questions, which is, what's something that would surprise someone to know about living with ALS?
This is not just a disease that strikes older people. I was 35 when I was diagnosed, and there are many people with ALS even younger than that. You would think this fact would be obvious with Lou Gehrig being diagnosed during his prime, but the optics are still off. Most people assume it's an old white man disease. It's not. The way some ALS clinics approach patients is as if we have lived our lives already and our kids are grown up and we're done. I have a 7-year-old and my family life was just getting started. My interests haven't changed. My desire to live and interact with the world is as lit up as ever. Also, 90% of ALS patients don't show any genetic inheritance, meaning it's sporadic. Something I didn't anticipate was the constant body pain I'm in. It's excruciating. I'll also say that even though this diagnosis is pretty much the shittiest thing ever, the past 4 years have been filled by experiences that wouldn't have happened otherwise.
It is such a devastating disease, and it's incredible to me that in our conversations, you're very frank about the pain that you go through and how intense it is, but you're also always so positive and funny. And frankly, you give me a lot of shit, which I find to be, well, I hate it, by the way, first of all.
Get over it, Conan.
But your humanity and your creativity is bursting through. Your body is failing you, but you are there 120%, and it's absolutely beautiful. I say, we've chatted before, and I always get off of our chats, and I come down into the room where my staff is, and I say, I just got the greatest gift, from these beautiful people, and that's how it feels right now. I'd like to know a little bit about you guys as a couple. How did you and Maria first meet? How did you guys get together?
I'll let my wife answer that.
Smart.
Wow. Artificial intelligence is very intelligent.
Very highly
You better
intelligent.
ask my wife. I'll check with the boss.
Yes, dear.
And thank you, Conan, for just beautiful words, landing straight in the heart. We appreciate you deeply. So we met back in May of 2010. It was at a karaoke party for the 30th birthday of a certain young, beautiful lady.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting next to him. So my coworkers threw me a
I'm still
karaoke
thinking.
badge for
Don't get it.
for my 30th birthday. And a coworker of mine used to go to high school with him, was still his friend, and basically brought him along like, hey, we have this thing going on, come hang out. And another coworker who was there prior to me getting there, she calls me and she goes, Maria, there's a guy here for you. And I'm like, okay, who? Do you know him? She's like, I have no idea, but he's cute and I have a feeling. And I'm like, okay. So I get there and sure enough, he's cute. And we introduced each other. He introduced himself to me. And then we didn't speak a word for the rest of the night, like 3 hours, but we danced and we danced. And it was like the chemistry between us was just undeniable. At the end of the night, he asked for my number. And then like a year and a half later, we were engaged, then married. So we got married in 2012, December 2012. And then we had Skylar a few years later. And yeah, that's us.
Wow.
So
and I've met Skylar, who is
yes. And he gives you a lot of shit too.
man.
He's being trained very well.
He is appropriately wary of me. He's got stranger
my
danger
favorite
every
recent
time I meet him. Like, what's that?
Yeah, so we watched, as a family, we watched the 4 travel shows.
Mm-hmm.
So looking forward to the next batch. We saw them with Skylar. We were like, come on, let's go. Because he'd already met you. And, you know, he loved them. And he had so many highlights and so many things. Like he was imitating you afterwards. Just all these things. And then when we spoke with Conan a few days ago on Zoom, I called Skylar into the room. I was like, hey, come here so you can say hi to Conan. And I said to Skylar, hey, tell Conan what were some of the highlights of watching the show. And he goes, nothing. And he does it on purpose, a little
he
shit.
Went, nothing.
He knows.
Mic
Nothing.
drop. Mic drop. Big news, Sona.
Yeah.
Did you know T-Mobile recently partnered with the National Park Foundation?
No way.
Yep. They're making it easier to stay connected so you're free to wander.
Well, that's really cool.
And I love a national park. I really do.
I do too.
Now, there's one thing you have to have if you're doing that, good signal. It's a
Yeah.
priority.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? You got your maps, your music, this podcast.
Yeah.
So take America's Best Network plus their off-grid satellite coverage with you. Look, we're all a little spoiled, but we like to have access to all our stuff. And suddenly you don't have it because of a bad signal. That's when I throw my phone into the Grand Canyon.
Oh, okay.
Literally filled half the Grand Canyon with phones. Then I got
wasteful.
T-Mobile, never had to chuck them again. You know?
Good.
So wander over to T-Mobile.com and switch. Best based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data for 2H 2025. Wow, that's some sentence. T-Satellite with capable device in most outdoor areas in U.S. where you see the sky. That's important. You got to see the sky.
Yep.
Service may be limited or unavailable. Included with Experience Beyond or $10 per month. Auto renews. Cancel anytime. That was probably meant to be said by a robot really quickly, but I just did it slowly so you could really understand.
Disclaimer, please do not throw your phone into the Grand Canyon.
I was at the airport. I was waiting in one of those long lines, and I kept saying, hey, let me through. I'm Conan O'Brien. And they said, shut up. You'll wait in line. And I went, oh, okay. And
That's so sad.
it's a really good story. But I was hungry. I didn't have a snack with me. You got to keep it. And I didn't want to lose my place in line and go try and find something.
I know.
That's when you got to have Nutri-Grain on you.
You got to always have a snack in your bag. And when it's a Nutri-Grain, it's perfect.
It's perfect because it's the right size. It's handy. It's also nutritious.
Yes.
Okay. You can go anywhere. It's made with 10 grams of whole grains, 10 vitamins and minerals. These guys are obsessed with 10s. And no high fructose corn syrup. Nutri-Grain nourishes and it hits the spot with delicious flavors. They got strawberry, apple cinnamon, blueberry flavors. I just had a blueberry back in the snack area.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a glass of milk.
You earned it. Nice job.
Nice job. Find nutritious and always delicious Nutri-Grain bars at your favorite store or online retailer today. And look for new Nutri-Grain crunchy bars in stores near you. Oh, I'll get that crunchy, I will. Now, normally, Eduardo, you are sitting behind the board. You are the puppet master. You're working all the dials and switches, making this podcast happen. But I've asked you to step out.
I'm nervous.
And I think you're going to like this surprise.
Okay.
And it involves our friends at Miller Lite. I know that you're a massive football fan.
That's right.
Because we've caught you watching matches while we're taping a podcast, and you're clearly have just taped some of the buttons down into position so you can watch. I'm going to present to you Miller Time MVP match ball. This is the Miller Time MVP match ball.
Wow.
Look at this thing. Miller Lite knows you're a big fan, so they asked me to give this to you. And look at this. It holds up to 12 Miller Lights.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Wow.
I've been asked to specify, do not kick this ball.
Oh, shoot.
I was just going to ask that.
No, do not kick this ball because 12 beers will go flying through the air. Tell me, how is this going to be used? Where is this going to go in
Instantly.
your home?
I mean, I've been watching all the matches with friends and family. This is the perfect piece to add to the table.
This is really
cool.
Here,
let me. Here, you want one?
Yeah. Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, look at it. Thank you. Look at it. Oh, it's cold. It keeps.
Yes.
I don't want to make any promises, but I think it's actually kept it kind of chilly, which is nice.
Hey, well, cheers to you. I appreciate
Cheers
that.
to you, Eduardo. Remember, celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. Have you got an ass? Then Duluth Trading Company is for you. I'm just reading what they wrote, folks. For decades, Duluth has been making workwear for harder workers. You got an ass, Sona?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Duluth Company's for you. From highly abrasion-resistant pants to heat-beating work shirts, Duluth empowers you to take on life with your own two hands. Ready to bolster your nether regions? What the hell? Duluth's buck-naked unders are the no-pinch, no-stink, no sweat solution when your junk drawer is on life support.
Oh, God.
They went too far.
God.
They went too far.
Yeah, and you read it. You read it all. Didn't even ask any questions.
I just blacked out and this came out of my mouth. So you do your glutes a favor. Shop at a Duluth Trading store near you or at duluthtrading.com. Duluth Trading for folks who work their butts off. I have a question because you're in this, extremely difficult situation and you've been dealt this hand, but you're still a married couple. I know from experience that there are things, no matter what you're going through, couples have shit with each other. They have stuff that one does that drives the other crazy. I'm just curious from each of you, what does the other person do that drives you crazy?
Oh, that's easy. Just saying no initially when she comes up with an idea. It takes a moment for me to think about what she said, and then I may reconsider. But that initial no boils her blood, and she drives me nuts by not listening to my advice on something. And then it turns out that I was right. That's why I have this recording of her. One sec.
One sec. He has a gem here for you.
Jules is always right. I should listen to him more often.
Oh, my God.
So that is my AI cloned voice that he cloned while I was out of town.
That's great. So,
yes.
So
right.
Jules can play Jules is right. I should listen to him more in your voice anytime he wants.
Basically. And he does.
A question. If you guys ever get into an argument, Jules, are you always speaking in that wonderfully moderated tone that makes you seem so calm and in control? Yeah. And is that frustrating, Maria?
It's taken a while to adapt to it. He can still use his voice somewhat. And I mean, the whole journey of experiencing him losing his voice, like of all the things we've lost, that's the one that I always like. It grips my heart every time. So it's taken a while, obviously, to adapt to communicating. But it's such a wonder to be able to still communicate. But yes, the other night, for example, I have a good example. I was pissed off at him and he played a recording of something for me to help him out, like straighten his fingers or something. And I went, no, not with that tone. Absolutely not. Because I was pissed off. And it was such a chill, like, hey, can you straighten my fingers, please? And I was like, no, absolutely not. And he's like, So yes, it happens all the time.
Wow.
And yes, we fight. And yes, we're totally like, all the things, all the couple things. Oh, he's writing something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm prepared. Take your time because we can pull this all up.
I'll edit it out.
Wait, you're editing this
one?
one?
No,
No?
I'm not. Oh, okay, never mind. No, that's not me. That's Matt. Matt's gonna edit.
You forgot what it is you do. You get tape that matches your shirt. That's what you do.
You get edited.
Yeah.
All right, he's ready to play it.
Here we go.
This is my banked voice, so there is a lack of tone. But I have a few quotes from you that I use.
So what you heard now is the banked voice. So that was generated off of those 300 phrases that he recorded back in 2020, right after he was diagnosed. And you can hear the difference between the more robotic, kind of him, but not really, versus the AI cloned voice, which is what he's been using thus far. So he has a bunch of banked phrases. He's going to play a few of our of our favorites.
Okay. What the fuck happened to me? I'm a good guy.
I'm a good guy.
What the fuck happened to me?
It can
I'm a
be
good
used
guy.
for hot wings, and it can also be used for, shitty situations. Like
You're an inspiration.
Is that from Hot Ones?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fucking fine. Come on, man. Are we doing this or not?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that scream, Conan's scream, is an actual scream that he uses to emote when he wants to scream. It's a fun gag, and it's also useful.
That's great.
When he's frustrated about something, he will literally do the Conan scream. So yeah.
I'm destroying this marriage.
Yeah.
It's terrible to think of yet another. There's another woman out there who has to be listening to this bullshit in matrimony.
Oh my God.
Liza, you need to have a therapy session with Liza.
Or no, you need to have like a Sona voice ready to go.
Yeah. Do me a favor, guys. Take us through like a typical, day in your life. What time do you wake up? What's your daily routine? I'd love people to know what your experience is.
My daily routine starts around 8:30 in the morning. My wife removes my nighttime mask, cleans my mouth, and gives me some water. Then she puts my daytime mask on, and then I check emails or missed messages. She'll give me coffee in bed while watching some TV. Around 9:30, Monday through Friday, our aide comes, and we begin with some stretching before he places me in the chair. He helps me to the bathroom, and then we shower in my shower chair. I'll come to the kitchen to have my morning meds and breakfast shake. After that, I go outside to our backyard to get some sun. I usually then come in and get transferred to my recliner. I'll stay here for a few hours, have a shake and stretch. By the time he goes home, I am back in my wheelchair till my wife puts me into bed. Then some TV and conversation with her until she brushes my teeth, puts the night mask back on, and fall asleep.
And
in a nutshell.
That's a lot for both of you, and Maria, that's a lot for you too. And
it is
the aide. How did you find the aide? Because that sounds like a crucial person in your life.
Through a family friend that recommended him. And so we started working with him about a year ago. For the first 3 years, really, I was like, and I'm still the number one, but it was all me 24/7 with some help here and there. Of course, we have supportive family, but it really, when you get something like this, it's us. It's just him and I figuring everything out, truly. Getting the aid was amazing so that I, there's support Monday through Friday for a good chunk of hours. And then in the evening, I take over again. And on the weekends, too, it's 100% me. So I'll, take him to the bathroom, readjust him, put him in the recliner, do all the things. We have a wheelchair accessible van. So, we don't go out a whole lot. We're cautious about, energy and all that stuff because it's a lot for him to just do life normally. But we love going to like Marlins games, and if there's really good comedy show in town, we'll definitely go do that. But for the most part, we just flow here at home and make the most of every day. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, you're describing it, and I still cannot imagine. I don't think anyone can who hasn't been in that position. I'm curious. You mentioned, comedy shows, things like that. What are your hobbies? I know you do stand up that you're working on, which I'm a big fan of. I think you've got better writing than I do. But what do you do? What brings you joy these days? What do you do for fun?
Well, I used to teach before my diagnosis. Now I enjoy doing our podcast together and working on jokes with my good friend. The other thing that I enjoy doing is embarrassing to me because I picture the Golden Girls doing it, bird watching. I love it, and I can't help it.
Oh, that's great.
We've become those people.
You're those people that bird watch.
Yeah, we garden, we bird watch.
My dad was a bird watcher and would used to say, "Who wants to come with me bird watching?" And I would go because no one else would say yes. And I would feel like, well, someone's got to go. And boy, did I hate it. Marshes stink. They really do.
Oh.
All that methane. You mentioned the podcast. I want to make sure I get the word out on this. The name of the podcast is The Couple Shift. Starting in 2019, you did it through the pandemic. It originally started. You really started the podcast because I believe it was. I want to make sure I get this straight. But I think was it you, Maria, who had left corporate life?
Yeah, I got laid off from a corporate job for many years, early 2018. And then I was like, I don't want to do this thing anymore. Let's, shift out of that. He was a teacher at the time. And then so I started doing my own thing. And eventually he was having a really that particular year for him was really excruciating. And looking back on it, it was almost like intuitively we were led to readjust our lives in order to have a better situation for what we would end up experiencing in 2020, because he chose to step out of the teaching career and basically support me and just work together on creating some new things. And we had lots of plans and goals of ways that, whether we were going to travel, all these things with Skylar, basically like shifting out of the rat race into what do we really want to make out of our lives and not follow in the traditional footsteps. And then March of 2020 is when we first heard the words like, this could be ALS. But thankfully, a year prior to that, we'd had a whole year of really spending time together. It was like really beautifully orchestrated because we love each other's company. We drive each other crazy, but we love each other's company. And so we got that time together. And then in March of 2020, when the first neurologist told us this could be ALS, we drove home in tears. And I remember when we got home, he said to me, no matter what happens, I want to keep sharing. I want to keep telling our story. I want to keep talking about this. And I was like, absolutely. So the podcast, which we'd been doing, since the year prior, we basically shifted it completely to talking about our life and as a couple, parenting, all the things. And since then, we've kept shifting to the point where now the very last episode we dropped, it's the first time we tested out with his AI cloned voice. So he edited together, his responses and my responses. And so, it's a place that gives us a lot of joy and has been such a great space for us to bond and even work through things. You know what it's like. It's like when you talk things through.
Yeah.
Just doors open up and we've seen it all. And it's just become this incredible chronicle of our lives over the past 5 years of everything that we've gone through. We've been very honest and vulnerable in it. We laugh a lot because, I have this guy to keep me cracking up. And so that's the Couple Shift. And we still record. We're planning on recording at least once every week with his AI voice now, which is the newest
and I want to
thing.
Point
Once
out,
he got that voice, he was like, we were reinvigorated to do it again.
I want to point out
or to keep doing it.
That Jules, you edit the episodes and you do it using this technology. So you're editing with your eyes. Is that correct?
Yep.
I'm just going to say, yes. Matt Gorley is always patting himself on the back for editing this podcast.
No kidding.
And
you got nothing on Jules,
fuck
Matt.
you, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Fuck me. I'm seeing here that it says it takes about a half hour to edit a 20-minute episode. I'm not even beating that record.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
I think what we've learned here, Matt, is that you're fired.
Yeah.
Jules is hired.
I think.
We're moving the podcast to Miami.
Do you guys need any help? I'm a free agent.
And Maria, I prefer you to Sona.
Oh,
so
what?
I just think she's amazing.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, and so I don't know. I see a whole shift in this podcast now.
I don't think
And
that's
Eduardo,
the
you seem
Conan
like dead
shift.
weight too.
Yeah. You know what, Conan? You too. Get out of here.
The Conan.
No, I was waiting for that to.
Engineer for the couple
Conando.
That's pretty much our time. Is there anything that you guys wanted to end on? Is there anything you'd like to say here at the end of the episode? Because this has been, by the way, extraordinary. This has been fantastic and funny and emotional and absolutely lovely. And if there's anything else you'd like to say, the floor is yours.
If there was one thing I would like to say that hasn't been said, is that ALS does do one thing positive for my life. It has allowed me to appreciate the simple things. It has taken so much away from me, my wife, and my son. But it's also given me the ability to stop and appreciate this world. That doesn't mean I'm always present. It just means I am always striving to be.
That's beautiful. That's I'll say it again. I think we've talked numerous times over the last, I don't know if it's been a year and a half, but I always walk away feeling like I've been bathed in a golden light, of just gratitude and appreciation. And you're both doing an incredible job. It's very empty for me to say, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with this, because I don't know what else to say. Words don't account for what you've both been handed, but you've done something really extraordinary with it. And you have my love, my respect, and we're thinking about you guys all the time. And thank you for gracing us on the podcast. It's beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Truly. We appreciate you.
And if I see any of that Conan merch behind you on eBay, I'm coming after you.
I don't know. We might need a caregiver on the weekend, so we might have to pawn this off and get some extra
If
cash.
I see that bobblehead behind you on eBay, I'm coming, and I'm coming hard. All right, you guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon, all right? And thank you for this episode.
Yes.
This is fantastic.
Lots of love to all of you, Conan, and that you guys brighten our days all the time. So we appreciate you deeply. You're part of our lives. You want to say something else?
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything. We love you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, we love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, with Conan O'Brien, Sonam Movsesian, and Matt Gorley. Produced by me, Matt Gorley. Executive produced by Adam Sachs, Nick Liao, and Jeff Ross at Team Coco, and Colin Anderson and Cody Fisher at Earwolf. Theme song by the White Stripes. Incidental music by Jimmy Vivino. Take it away, Jimmy. Our supervising producer is Aaron Blair, and our associate talent producer is Jennifer Samples. Engineering by Eduardo Perez. Additional production support by Mars Melnick. Talent booking by Paula Davis, Gina Batista, and Britt Kahn. You can rate and review this show on Apple Podcasts, and you might find your review read on a future episode. Got a question for Conan? Call the Team Coco hotline at 669-587-2847 and leave a message. It too could be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend wherever fine podcasts are downloaded. This has been a Team Coco production in association with Earwolf.
Finding a skilled hire takes more than just reviewing a resume. You know what I mean? You can't just go bleep, 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 bleep. That doesn't get it done. As AI raises the bar on how experience is presented, hiring managers need better ways to evaluate skills and fit. That's where Robert Half can help. Their recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to review what's behind every application quickly, and that's important, quickly. Who's got time these days? No one. Learn how they can help you find specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more at Robert Half. They know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
You've tried melatonin, the white noise machine, the blackout curtains, the magnesium, and you're sleeping fine. Not great, just fine. At some point, you have to consider the 4-year-old pillow is doing more damage than the magnesium is fixing. Coop Sleep Goods is running a bundle sale July 9th through the 20th. The starter bundle is the move. 2 pillows plus a sheet set, 40% off. And we're not saying it'll fix everything. We're just saying you've tried everything else. Coop's pillows are adjustable, designed to fit how you sleep, not just tolerate it. Mix and match any 2 pillows at 25% off or go all in on the starter bundle. One real upgrade beats 6 mediocre ones. Head to coopsleepgoods.com/comedy. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy for 40% off the starter bundle and 25% off all other bundles.